Welcome to our Workflow Wednesday for November. We're glad you've joined us here today. We hope that you have a good session here and that you learned something today on this new topic. So our topic today is going to be our artwork approval tool. So we'll explore that. Just a reminder, we are recording this and it'll be on YouTube. So if you miss a little bit of it and want to go back, you can do that. And it'll be on our Workflow Wednesdays playlist. And then at the end also of the presentation, I'll be in the chat and the comments. So if you have any questions about today's topic or about Flexi in general, go ahead and shoot those down in the comments. We'll get those at the end. Or at the end, if you have some questions, you want to post those up, let me know. I'll be in the chat for about 45 minutes after the presentation in order to address those. So if you guys have any questions. All right, let's jump into it. So the artwork approval tool, what's it about and how do we use it and what's the purpose of it, or how do we leverage it to our benefit? So let's share our screen here. All right, so the artwork approval tool can be accessed from two different places, from Flexi and from within your SAI Cloud account. So if you go to saicloud.com and you log in with your user ID and password, you're going to go to the top here and you'll click on approval jobs. So click on approval jobs, and this is where all of your approval jobs are going to be. And so this is where you can kind of keep track of everything and take a look at all the things going on here. We'll take a look at this in more detail here in a moment, but for now, let's try and get a job and see what happens and kind of see where it gets from the customer side, what kind of information they see and what you see when you get a response back and that sort of thing. So let's go import a file here. We'll just make this big like that. All right. And so we've got this logo here. Let's say we designed this and we're ready to send it out to the customer. And we can highlight this. And if we go to File and then go to Send to Approval Tool. So click on that. This will give you an option to create a new job or add to an existing. In this particular case, we're going to say Create New. If you had multiple items in the file and you had selected just the artwork that you wanted the customer to see, you can click on Selection Only. So this is kind of a nice little feature here. So I'm going to go ahead and say, let's create a new job and hit OK. It's going to ask you to fill in the information for the job. So let's just put in some info here. So ACES High, and we'll do this. I'll use my email address so that we can see what the email looks like. We can kind of show you what the customer is going to see. This logo look good. And maybe we do an order number here, something random. All right, and we just hit submit. So all that information will get put into the job when it sends it. So it's going to upload it and send it to the cloud, and then it'll let us know when it's ready. All right, there we go. It's done. So let's take a look at the cloud and just see what it looks like from our end when we send a job, and then we'll look at the customer's view. So this is what it was before. Let me go ahead and refresh this page, and now we've got a new ACES High sign, one that's available here. In fact, what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to actually take this file here and I'm going to delete it here in a second. But we can see all the different stages of the job. So we've got some that feedback has been received and we haven't done anything with it yet. We've got some that are marked as complete, some that are approved but not completed yet, so we haven't printed them, and then some that are waiting customer feedback. So I can click on this job and I can come in here and just find out what I've done in here. And so I can, add a description if I want to, since I didn't put it before. I can mark it as complete, or I can resend the customer the verification again. Say maybe a couple of days go by and they don't, maybe it went to their spam folder, or maybe they didn't see it and you want to resend it, you can do that. I can even download the original file here. And what's really cool is we can go back. Let's grab one like this Point Panic here. I can go back to previous jobs. For example, I can take a look at this one. This is the file that we approved and printed, but then I can actually go back to the original and download that one too. So this is where we had removed the starburst and changed the color. And so I can actually go down and go back to these jobs and re-download original artwork or several versions back. So let's say you change it and the customer says, oh, never mind, I don't like it. Go back to the way it was before. You can go back to the previous revision, download that file, and then proceed as normal. So that's really cool and convenient there, that gives you that ability there. So let's go back to our jobs. I'm going to get rid of this one here. So you can take these jobs and delete them if you want to, and that job will get deleted. And now that job is gone. It's kind of out of your workflow, so you don't need to deal with it again. This is something where maybe if you don't necessarily need to store the files or don't want to, you can always just delete those if you have backups of these files. This is just a way to kind of help manage that communication back and forth between you and the customer, and it keeps it in one little location for you. So you don't have to try and maybe search through an email, or perhaps maybe everything gets jumbled together in your inbox and it's kind of hard to find out what's what. This kind of helps keep everything in one little place. It's kind of organized, and it kind of gives you nice little cues as to what's, where that is in the progress of the job. So that's really nice. So that's our side. What does the customer side look like? Well, I just sent myself that email. So the customer is going to see an email that looks just like this right here. So he's going to see an email that says it comes from SAI Cloud, and it's going to say, hey, Aaron sent you a file that you need to approve. Go ahead and click on this link. All right, so we click on the link, and this will take us to the customer's view. Now they're going to see the same information over here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to make some comments. So again, maybe on this one we say, can you change this red outline to, I don't know, let's say pink, and save. And then maybe we'll drag another thing here and say, get rid of the starburst. Okay, hit save, and then I can send my comments. So if I hit send as the customer, I get this screen saying, hey, it's been submitted, good to go. I can close that window. And on my side, I'll go ahead and I'm actually using one of my personal email accounts here. But if I check my side, this is what that looks like. So I just pulled this up in my Gmail account here, and it says, hey, I've got revisions to this artwork. What do you want to do with this? Do you want to click on the link? So if I click on the link for right here, it will take me right to the job that I just approved, or the customer just approved, or I can go to saicloud.com, and if I refresh my browser, it'll show it to me there as well. So it now says that feedback has been received, and so I can click on this one, and I can view my comments. So I can scroll up here, and I can see what my comments are, and say, you know what, all right, I'm ready to go. I can either download the file, or if I don't need to, I can just go back to my original. I have the original, so let's go ahead and minimize this. And she said, okay, let's get rid of the starburst. So we'll make the changes here, get rid of the starburst, and then let's change this outline color. Let's see here, let's go to edit, select by attributes, and by fill color, and let's just choose this red. And actually, you know what? I think that this particular, let's do select within. Let's pull up our little stroke editor here. Let's see here. We may need to, let's Control A. Oh, let's grab the whole thing. Oh, you know what? That's probably some kind of a shadow of some kind. So in this case, you know what? Let's just change the outline here of the red. We'll just make this real simple. We don't need to dwell too long on this. Let's just select the stroke here, and let's just change it to, is it pink? There we go. Okay, let's just do that. All right, so let's say we've made the changes and we are ready to go. So at this point, we'll say send to approval tool, but this time I'm going to say add to an existing job. Click OK, and then all my existing jobs are going to pop up. So I'm going to say Aces High is the one that I want, hit select, and it's going to upload it to that job. Now, again, from the SAI Cloud view, if we go back to our approval jobs, now it's switched back to pending customer feedback, and I can go back and change each one of these if I want to. Again, a lot of this is the same as before. So now the good thing is that the customer, when they go in and see it, minimize this, and let's pull up that email again. They can click on the link, and let's just say it's good to go. Pull this into view, and they can say, you know what, I like this. This is great. Hit approve. They get the confirmation that it's been approved. They can close that window. And then if we go back into our cloud account and we refresh, now it's been approved. And now at this point, you know, we can leave this approved until we print it. And then once we print it, we can say mark as complete. So I can hit mark as complete whenever I'm done with it and I've shipped it out to the customer. Hit mark as complete. Great. And now I've got the little complete sign here. And again, I can delete this if I want to or do whatever. The really cool thing about this, again, is that it stores those files. So if it stores each revision. So if you make multiple changes to the file and you ever need to go back to a previous revision, it's really easy to do that. Again, it also keeps your communication somewhat contained, and it gives you kind of a nice snapshot of where your jobs are at and what status they're in. You can come in here and look at the beginning of the day and say, okay, where am I at? Okay, all these customers need to be printed. Looks like all these have been approved. I need to print these today, and then mark them as complete, and then tell the customer that it's on they can come pick it up, pay for it. Or maybe I've gotten a few feedbacks and I can kind of check this throughout the day or check this at the beginning of the day, however that workflow works for you, and kind of help keep track. So if you don't have anything like this already, this is a really kind of a simple, easy way to kind of do that and hopefully kind of keep track of those jobs a little easier so that you're not fumbling through email inboxes that get clouded with spam and other customers emailing back in and forth, so that customers don't get lost or anything like that. This kind of keeps them in a nice workflow for you. So this is the artwork approval tool. Again, we think there's a lot of cool things that you could do with this in order to keep your customers organized in terms of communication back and forth. And it gives customers a great way, if they like to be contactless and you're doing their design work for them, this is a great way to keep that contactless and until they're ready to come pick it up or whatever. So if they prefer that, this might be a really good way to communicate back and forth, especially with, you know, the things are today. So we think that this is a cool little tool to use, and hopefully you can use it in your shop. One other thing that we wanted to mention right before we end is wanted to take a look at next week, or next month, not next week, next month's topic in December is going to be creating and modifying masks in Flexi 21. So that's going to be a good one. So join us next month on our Workflow Wednesday for masks, and we'll take a look at that. And hopefully you guys have a great day. Again, just a reminder, if you have any questions, post them in the comments. I'll be here for another 45 minutes or so just to answer any questions. If you have anything about this or anything else about Flexi, we can answer those real quick for you. So Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you next month. We'll see you later. Bye.